My name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So this video is a continuity of the Solidity series, and this is the fourth lecture. In this, I'll just try to explain you about the mainnet and the testnet, which is most important. So do any activity on blockchain itself using a Solidity. So whenever you can make a code itself, but to get it deployed, you require some I can say that a wallet to be get integrate, or you require some coins to be get it exchange over there itself. So that we call it as a mainnet and the testnet. So I'll explain you about it, what is mainnet and what is testnet. So basically, if it's a if anyone is talking about, like, if we have deployed any application in production itself, and at that time we require to use it, then in that case, if it's in a production itself, then we call it as a mainnet to be get integrate. And for that we require a real currency like a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon. These type of these are type of currencies you require it, actual currencies you require it, not as a fake one. But if you're talking about, like, if you're making any code, any smart contract to be get it deployed, but it's in a test environment, so you don't want to be get it going live and do not want to spend that much money right away for the testing purpose, then in that case we are using the testnet so that we can test that appropriately using n number of tokens to be get it utilized over there, just to know each and every section for it instead of spending a lot of money on it. So that's the actual difference between it. I'll make a one of the document for it and I'll show you that. So as I explained you about it, used for actual transaction with values, and the testnet is used for a testing smart contract and decentralized application. How actually is the difference between it? Like a mainnet network ID is 1, so whenever you are utilizing a main network, that's a network ID is 1. But if you're talking about the testnet, having a network ID 3, 4 and 42. Okay, example, we can say that Ethereum, and over here a Polygon, anything like a Rinkibi, also anything like that is coming under the category of the testnet. So if we're talking about the mainnet and the testnet are the two different environment and deployment which use in a deployment and the testing blockchain network. Here are the key differences between a mainnet and a testnet. There are 5 categories I have prepared it. One is a purpose. What's the purpose of it? What are the currencies? What are the security, speed and the efficiency, and the upgrade and the changes? So these are the differences between a mainnet and a testnet in these 5 categories itself. So if I'll just go with the starting one, purpose, so it's a straightforward, we can utilize that in a production, and this we can utilize in a testing environment. If we're talking about the currencies, we have a valuable cryptocurrencies in case of mainnet, but in case of testnet, there's nothing like that. We can utilize that or can get the token from links itself, just putting that, or promote the currencies on Twitter itself. They can provide the testnet based currencies. Okay, that we call it as a in your wallets. You simply have to use your wallet address and you can get that import on your test environment. Okay, now talking about the next section, the security itself. In case of security, I can say the mainnet is bit like we required a lot of security in case of mainnet itself, as it's a real currency, so we do not want anything to be bug inside of that. So if we are going production and integrating the mainnet, we are sure about it that there is no loophole inside of it, but there might be some. But the thing is that at the time of the testing itself, we try a possible all the possibilities to remove all the vulnerabilities, so that there is not at all single possibilities over there itself. A person can steal the real currency. Okay, in case of testnet, it's straightforward itself. Security is not much itself, as we are not worried about it. We can use n number of Ethereum tokens itself, so that was the reason behind it. In case of speed and efficiency, if we're talking about the decentralized setup itself, like speed is bit like talking about if you're using a Bitcoin or Ethereum, if you're using a Polygon, so Polygon giving a higher speed itself over there for the time of the transaction and efficiency. In case of test, you're not supposed to see that, like there might be a delay or there might be get cancelled over there itself. So speed and efficiency is not so good in case of test network, but in case of main network, that's our concern. We required that over there. If there is a problem related to the speed and efficiency, that's creating a problem for us, like our application will not working fine and the users have experienced a lot of issues in that. So that was the reason our concern bit more in case of mainnet instead of the testnet. Now talking about the upgrades, like in case of mainnets, you're seeing a lot of upgrade itself, but like as compared to the mainnet you're getting in testnet, you're getting less upgrades. Now we go to the real section for that, we call it as a MetaMask. So MetaMask is a type of, I can say that is a type of wallet where you can integrate so many test network or actual real currencies to be get it in your wallet, and how you use it and everything. I'll just try to get explain you over here itself how you done with the installation and everything. So now we'll go to the browser. I'll show you these are the two sections for it, from where I can get I can install the MetaMask, and then I'll try to use that to import some tokens in my actual wallet itself. Okay, so first of all, what we're supposed to do, we simply have to search for MetaMask extension for Firefox. As I'm using a Firefox, we'll simply have to click on it, add to Firefox, add. It's showing me that. Okay, so now over here itself I have the option to create a wallet. Like in my case, I have already created the wallet. I'm not using it once again, not creating it. But in your case, simply have to click on the new wallet. It will give it an option like to put your password and everything over itself. Then after that, you can utilize it directly. As I have already built it, as I have already imported the Metis also, so I do not want to do it again and again. But in your case, you simply have to click on new wallet, then you have to put the password, and then after that you are you're getting one of the complete key of it, that's the spread across 9 sections for it. You can get it download. I'm over here itself. As later phases, if you want to use the same wallet, you simply have to import the same key which you have downloaded last time, and by that way you can map a same wallet which you have, like whatever the activity you did in the last wallet, you can do that right away. So I'm doing that right away. For your case, you can do that installation from your side. It will done very easily, not a big deal. It's a 3 steps over. After that, you are on the page itself, and how to import it, that's I'll show you that. Okay, so now what we have to do, we simply have to go to the import section. It will ask you this thing whether you are agree or not. Okay, the terms and condition improve MetaMask itself. Now I'll click on this. Now this is the 12 phrase itself, which in my case I'm already having it on my screen. 1 minute, let me open it. Okay, so at the time of creating that wallet, you can get that key in such a way itself. So you can see it's a 12 section. What we have to do, it's a manual work. If you really use that, then it's okay, but otherwise it's far better for you to have a new account only. Otherwise you have to invest a lot of time to get it, put that details about it again and again. Let me put it once again. So as you can see, like I have already put it that it take a time for my side to get it, put each and every entry for it, as it's in a phrase itself. Let me try to confirm the secret recovery phrase. It's done. Now I'll put the password. Okay, now we'll have to click on import my wallet. Okay, got it. Next, done. Now in your case, you can see like everything is looks like a blank itself. Now what we have to do, we simply have to go to this section itself, as we are not using anything as a mainnet. By default, when you have installed the MetaMask as a plugin itself, you are seeing only the mainnet. So instead of going with the mainnet, we simply have to click on this section, go for the add network. Okay, this thing. Now what we have to do, this is a link I'll provide you. So you simply have to put these entry from your side. I'm just using a Polygon Matic. Okay, so click on this, add a new network manually. I'll put this as Mumbai. Now the next one is a URL. So let me try to put the URL. Now the chain ID. So everything is provided over here. We simply have to use it so that it's easy for us to get some token initially, so that you can do some transactions from your side. Like when you're trying to use it for any DApp, then in that case you required some coins to be there. So otherwise there's nothing a transaction you can do from your side, even at the time of deploying the DApp. Okay, let me click on save. It's done. Switch to Mumbai and you can see. So as I have already imported, so that was the reason behind it. I'll show you that what actually is happening over here. By default, when you have created that and you did with the entry for these things, then what you're supposed to do, you simply have to click on this. Okay, the address will be get it copied. That's the address of your wallet. Okay, account wallet address. Okay, now you have to go to this section and you simply have to put the wallet address. Let me refresh it. So sorry for the delay. The problem is that I have already done with this browser, so that was the reason it's not allowing me to go ahead over there itself. It's asking for to get it login on a Discord, so by that way we'll get that token. So it's better for I'll just try to use another browser. Okay, so what you have to do, you simply have to get it, copy this address, okay, wallet address. You simply have to paste over here, okay, and click on send me Matic. If you click on it, it's automatically pop up, and in few seconds you can able to see the value over here. As earlier, when like initially when you get it installed with MetaMask and everything configured, like configured that address, add network also of Polygon test network, then in that case you're not getting, everything is zero over here itself. But once you click on that link itself, put it your address, click on send me Matic, then in that case you get some Matic over here itself. So then after that you can use this MetaMask in your DApp application. Later phases will try to build the code itself. So that's just the initial phase itself, how to get it set up, the whole stuff which we're looking for it at the time of the code, and then we actually go into the coding section for it. Okay, so that's all about the stuff I just want to get it covered in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.